Hi, this is Russell Murray from Delaware Business Incorporators, and we've got some news for you. You may have heard about it, you may not have. Probably most legal and accounting professionals have heard about it. But we want to bring this to your attention. It's called the Corporate Transparency Act, and it passed in 2019. And in a nutshell, it is basically the government, the U.S. government, is going to be collecting beneficial ownership information on about 34 million small businesses. Now, there are 23 exemptions, so not every company will have to do it, but most small businesses. So if you have no employees or just a few employees, they probably want your information. So the purpose of this is to fight money laundering and terrorism financing and things like that. We have a web page that we've set up on our website. So if you go to our website, go to here and type in Corporate Transparency Act, you will get that information. And we've also set up a tool, and we also have a beneficial ownership information compliance service too that we've set up. So that'll be part of this video today. All right, so in a nutshell, the beneficial ownership information, they want to identify information about individuals who indirectly or directly control or own a company or a legal entity. And it doesn't matter if all your business is done outside the United States. It doesn't matter if you're a non-U.S. citizen or if you have an entity formed in any of the U.S. states or any of the tribal jurisdictions, you're probably going to have to report to the U.S. Department of the Treasury. And what they're going to be doing is setting up a database, which is going to be a private database. It's not going to be available to the public. It's only going to be available to the alphabet soup of government agencies, and they will have to request their reason why they want this information. And so it could be the FBI, the CIA, it could be any number of agencies within the government. So what is going to be, what is the requirement for beneficial ownership information? Well, what they're going to want is the full name of any individual that has 25% or more ownership in an entity, company, or who exerts substantial control and decision-making over the company. So you could have somebody with no stock, no membership units for an LLC, and yet they have a substantial control or decision-making. They're going to have to report too. Now, what information does the government want? Well, they're going to want full name, home address, birth date, and they're going to want it to know, provide some type of identity. So it could be a passport. They want an image of the passport. They want the passport number and the passport expiration date, or driver's license. Driver's license number and when the driver's license expires. And it's going to be easy to report this information. You'll just take a picture of your driver's license or your passport and provide that information. So this legislation passed in 2019, but they're not going to start accepting information until January 1st of 2024. So for all entities that were formed prior to January 1st, 2024, you'll have 1 year. You'll have until January 1st, 2025 to provide the information. For new entities formed after January 1st of 2024, you'll have, originally they were going to require the information within 30 days. They've since changed that, and they've changed it to 90 days. So we're updating our information to reflect the 90-day. So you have 90 days from when the formation date of the entity. So there are a number of tools that we've developed So let me see if I have, let me see here. So one of the tools is you can determine if your company, so if you go to here, put in your email address, and you can actually go through this little survey. It's not a survey, but it's like a quiz, and it'll tell you if you have to report your information. Now, one thing that we've noticed is there's a number of entities that people don't use. So they formed them, but they never used them. But there's 6 things that you have to, all 6 things apply. So if you have 5 of them, but the 6th one doesn't, you still have to report. So even though you've done no, your company, the entity has done no business, no transactions or anything, all 6 of these things have to, and it has to be in existence prior to January 1, 2020. It's not engaged in active business right now. It's not owned by a foreign person. Has not experienced any change in ownership in the preceding 12-month period. Has not received any funds in any amount greater than $1,000, either directly or through a financial account, and does not otherwise hold any kind of type of assets, whether in the United States or abroad, including any ownership interest in any corporation, limited liability company, or a similar entity. So, the government wants to, and of course, you have the big exemptions, which are probably entities that already have a lot of supervision by the government. So, banks, securities companies, credit unions, money service businesses, broker dealers, insurance companies, public utilities, they already have a lot of oversight. So one of the if you're a large operating company, so let's say you have more than 20 employees and more than 5,000 in gross sales, you might be exempt from it. So if they're really targeting small entities, less than 20 employees, less than 5 million in sales. So, all right. So yeah, that's our tool there. And let's see what else. So we have our website, we have information, we have FAQ on the Corporate Transparency Act. We have a reporting tool to determine if you're exempt from it or not. And the final thing that I wanted to talk to you about is, let me get our website up here so that you can see what, I'm having a hard time getting it to work here. Just bear with me. Okay, I'm back. So I wanted to show you on our, we also offer service. So if this is not something that you want to deal with the federal government's database, we have a beneficial ownership information service that we've put together. So it's a compliance service. And here's the way it works. You fill this out. We charge $147 for one owner. For 2 owners, it would be $167. For 3 owners, $187, and for 4 owners, $207. And what we'll do is once you fill this out and pay the initial fees, we'll send a sales order to you, and that will be, because this is a recurring service, and what we'll do is we'll send a sales order to you, and then part of that will prompt you to upload information. So we'll need you to either upload a passport or the driver's license that you have. Give us information about your company, where it's incorporated. It doesn't have to be Delaware, it can be any state. It doesn't matter to us. And we'll be happy to fill out the forms with the IRS and take care of that for you. So that's a pretty simple and easy process to work with us. And so just wanted to bring this to your attention. This is coming. So like I said before, if you've incorporated prior to January 1st of 2024, you have till the end of the year of so it'd be January 1st, 2025. And then if you've if you incorporate after January 1st of 2024, you'll have 90 days to provide this information. Now, one of the services that we're going to be offering is, of course, it's a simple online collection of information. Everything is going to be encrypted and stored in our system. So we're going to send out monthly electronic email notifications because there is ongoing requirements. So if you make a change to your ownership of your company, you have to let the government know about that. If there's a change of your address, you have to let them know about that. If you've sold the business, you have to let them know about it. So what we're going to do is our fee will be either $147 up to $207. And that's a yearly fee, and you can make as many changes as you like during that time. You just have to contact us and let us know. And so we'll be sending out monthly reminders. Basically the reminder is going to say, hey, have you made any changes to your company? Real simple, real easy. Just kind of put this whole process in front of you so that you can stay in compliance, because the fines and penalties are substantial for non-compliance. So we don't want to see that happen. So that's pretty much everything. Also, if you have any other detailed questions, you can go to our website. You can go to our DB, which is our AI, artificial intelligence assistance system, and you can put in your name and then your email address. I'll do a little demonstration here for you. And our AI assistant, you can ask it any question you want about the beneficial ownership information. So for instance, what is the corporate, I'll put this in here just to show you corporate transparency. Make sure I'm spelling everything right. Transparency Act. So you put in whatever your question is, you put it in, and then our AI chat bot will provide that information to you. So it's basically has learned from all the documentation that we've uploaded. So you can ask very broad questions or very specific questions. And we have a number of blog articles too that we've created. So there's plenty of information about what this is all about. This is new. It's never been used in the United States before. So I just wanted to bring everybody up to speed on it. And there'll be some links in this YouTube video on how to subscribe to our service and how to get to our email address, or how to get to our website. So this is Russell Murray from Delaware Business Incorporators. Signing off. Just want to bring it to your attention. Appreciate your time and have a great day.